cue ball, that's ideal because now when he comes off that ball, it's possible that Tom would have a shot. Tom's not going to do that. He's just going to go thin off the ball, back down table. But see, now here it comes up. Bernie could shoot the 4 ball in and maybe freeze his cue ball to the 13. He puts it in play. He has him frozen behind the ball. That would be really big. No, he elected not to shoot it. They're going to dink those balls around for a little while and try to jockey for position here, and that's what they need to do.
In this situation, I'm always baffled by what is that exactly that they're trying to do. You got a bunch of balls in the corner. What is it that they're trying to do to get position for themselves?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it might appear that they're just hitting the balls around down there, but they're moving them into a position where they can actually, get an advantage here.
I just don't know what that looks like.
Well,
a bank, some sort of bank where they can hide the cue ball.
You want to be able to, give somebody a bank like here.
Bernie has a bank.
Bernie has a bank on the 13 ball. That's probably a shot that he's going to shoot. He finally gave up a shot, and that's important.
Hit it pretty good. Not good enough, though.
No, he's going to leave Tom. This is a touchy shot. He could scratch here if he hits it too thin. He needs to hit it full enough to move it over to his side of the table. I don't really like the shot, to be honest with you. But he hit it perfect. Did it go in? Nope. He put it in front of his hole. Bernie, I think, can still get this ball out of there.
That's frustrating when you're playing a good player and you keep knocking the ball close to your hole on those banks, and they just keep knocking it out of there.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, he's... This is a touchy shot, He could scratch here. Right now the score is 6-5, and it's very well when he moves this ball, if he gets it out of there, he might leave a bank on the 5 ball. And I'm sure he's conscious of that. So he might be better off making the ball and getting his cue ball safe. He moved it over, and he's going to leave him another bank, it looks like, on the 13 ball.
You hear people talking about leaving them in the cross bank. What's the percentage on that? How many times is a good player going to take advantage of that cross bank after you miss the bank? I mean, it seems like a tough shot.
It really depends on how you leave them. I mean, you could leave them a cross bank that's a pretty touchy shot where they got hit it very thin. But usually that's your biggest fear is leaving them that cross bank because, a good player is going to make it. If the angle's good, they're going to make it more times than not.
When I played Bernie before, he tells me that he intentionally can leave me straight in the pocket so that I can't bank without a kiss. That he plays that.
That's what I mean. When the object ball and the cue ball are in line to the pocket, a lot of times there is a kiss, and it's tough to get out of it.
I just don't know how you can be that precise to leave the kiss,
Yeah.
Oh, this looks good.
Yes, he hit it very well.
That'll be hard to get out.
Tom would probably be better off to scratch right now because this will be Bernie's hill ball, which means he'll need 1 ball to win the game if Tom just makes this ball. So the ideal thing to do is to follow it in or jump it off the table, spot 2 balls up, and that way Bernie needs 2 balls still, and Tom would need 4. It would be a 6-4 as opposed to 7-5.
I think beginning players don't realize you can foul by knocking it off the table because sometimes you can't follow the ball.
Yeah, sometimes you don't have the correct angle to do that. So. Well, I don't like that shot. That's no. I mean, I think that was a poor decision with Bernie needing one from here.
Yeah.
And Tom needing all the balls, all three.
Yeah.
He's a pretty he's an underdog here. You know.
That just takes that one bank.
You know. Yeah. Oh yeah. It just takes. I mean, Bernie needs to make one good shot and win the game. Tom needs to get all three of these balls that are out of play. He makes that ball. That's nothing wrong with that. Tom has got it looks like he might have a 2-railer on the 5, but he might choose to bank the 4 instead, the 9 ball, which Bernie put up. He might choose to bank the 9 or 2-rail the 5. 2-railing the 5, the cue ball is a little tricky here. He doesn't want it to go back into the 5 ball or sell out the 9. He 2-railed it. He hit it pretty well. But you know what? He's, I don't want to say he sold out the 5 because look at this angle now. If Bernie banks the 5, his cue ball will go into the 9 ball and possibly sell out the 9. So.
Well, would he consider the 1 ball up there a two cushion?
No, I mean he doesn't want. When you need 1 ball, you don't want all the balls in play. You
right.
only want. You only want the 1 ball that you need in play. But it looks like he's going for the 5 ball bank.
Hit it. Oh.
Tom might 3-rail the 5 ball now. Yeah, he might 3-rail this 5 ball. Or he could try to spin in the 9 if it's frozen, but I like moving this 5 ball 3 rails. If you happen to make this ball, you're going to make the 9 next. He didn't hit it hard enough. That's not good. And
he didn't want to leave a bank?
Yeah, he didn't want to leave a bank there because Bernie just needs that 1 ball, and he just got it over to his side. Didn't really leave Bernie anything. Bernie's just going to move the 9 ball to his side of the table and roll forward a little bit. He might have made it in the side pocket. Nope. Well, the ball still plays for Bernie. The 9 is in a spot where he can make it. And, Tom's in a funny little situation here. He's going to be hard-pressed not to leave a shot here for Bernie, in my opinion. He has to cross this 5 and get his cue ball down. He tried to bank it. I don't like the shot. Bernie's going to shoot out the 5 ball here.
Yeah, he didn't really make a good shot there at all.
No, it was too risky.
Oh, didn't hit it.
No, he didn't make that shot, and Tom's still alive, you know. So we'll see if he.
In a chair.
Yeah, we'll see if he can bank this ball. He's kind of lined up straight with his pocket where there might be a kiss here. I don't know if he can spin the cue ball out of the way of the kiss, out of the way of the 5 ball. So we'll see. He might just have to kick it up table. Yeah, that's what he did. But he's left
something.
Yeah, he's left a shot. I don't know if Bernie really likes it. Bernie could try to 3-rail this 5 ball. I don't know about 1-railing the 5 ball. Let's see what he does here. He hit a good shot there. He got it in play. Tom's he's got a bank on the 5 ball, but the cue ball is going to go loose, and he might sell out a shot on the 9 ball. He's got to get his cue ball back where he is now if he's going to shoot this.
Oh.
Yeah, he got a kiss.
Oh.
That's going to be Bernie's break. He's going to concede this game, and Bernie's breaking, leading 2-0 now.
2-1.
Yeah, 2-1. Yes, 2-1. And I think there is a. I think they have about 20 minutes to finish this match, if I'm not mistaken.
No, this is the second match on this table, so I think they're good for a while.
Okay. Yeah, I think this match has been going on for about an hour and a half now. 2 hours.
That's fun. It's just a brutal game because you can go along and make shot after shot. You make one bad one, and it's just so brutal.
Yeah, well, that's the thing there. That was big with Bernie winning on Tom's break. Now Bernie's going to be breaking the balls and on the hill. That one game with Tom where he 3-fouled, it was just such a big thing.
Yeah. Well, of the two players, he's made the looser shots.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely taken more, he's taking riskier shots. I would say probably, Tom really needs, if Bernie breaks the balls good, Tom's going to be in a lot of trouble. He needs to hope that Bernie scratches or just doesn't break the balls too well.
How do you calculate the how important the break is? How much in favor does it put the breaker to be breaking? Are they more likely to win by 50% or?
I would say, yeah, I would say definitely. With somebody, if the guy breaks well, if he breaks a textbook break on you, and you're two evenly matched players, and he were to steal a breakaway from you like he did with Tom in the last game and win that on Tom's break, it's such a big thing because he's such a huge favorite now to win this game. Usually, if you can hold your break, and it's just so important.
Not his best break.
No. Corner ball came out. I don't think Tom can make this ball.
He wants to. He's looking.
Yeah, he's looking. He wants to fire it in, but he might have to kick behind one of these balls. But we'll see what he does. When you're at the table, it looks a little bit different than on your screen, also. So this is one of the shots. He has to hit this really thin and with some English.
He's shooting it.
Yeah, he's going to fire at it.
Susan and George R. Susan and George Ramirez, table number 9.
Good shot. But see the risk reward factor. He got one ball. If he missed that ball, he was gonna lose. He's gonna give up a lot of balls there. Maybe 4 or 5 balls.
You have to be really, really confident.
Yeah, and he's still here. He's got to look at finding a pretty decent shot here to because the balls favor Bernie tremendously. The table's really favoring him. He's got to figure out a good shot here to turn this around. I don't really know what he's doing here.
Something in the rack?
He might see the 3 dead off the 2. Yep.
Wow.
There's a shot.
So far, he's pulling it out of the hat here. He could get out.
Yeah, he could get out from here. It's a good possibility.
Table number 11, Kirk and LV. Kirk and LV.
Ooh, nice little tap. Now I'm not sure what he's going to do.
Well, he's probably going to bank the 2 and shoot the 2 straight in and bank the 11 ball.
It'd be amazing if he got out here.
Yeah, he's going to bank the 11 next. He could bank this ball and probably have the 4 ball next, or play to get on the 10 ball. For Tom, this is a pretty routine shot. I expect him to make it. There you go. See, he's on the 4 ball now. He's on the, and he can get out from here because the 4, 7, 10. It looks like he's going to get on the 10 ball instead of shooting to get on the 7, which is a better shot.
Oh, he missed it.
Oh, wow. That's frustrating. Well, I don't know how much damage Bernie's going to do here. I think the 10 might go past. He's looking at it now.
Yeah.
If he can come off the 7, it'll come maybe 1 or 2 rails here.
I think what got Tom there was what gets everybody is that you're so worried about the cue ball, hitting the cue ball, with enough English or whatever, you just miss that object ball. Whoops.
He hit that ball. And he's just going to have to move the 4 ball unless he's going to get aggressive here and shoot a combination on the 10-6, which would be not Bernie's style. He doesn't. No. He's just not how he plays.
I think that would even be Mike's style.
Yeah. It depends on how you play combinations, I guess. He's going to hit this with right-hand English and kill his cue ball there. Oh, wow. That's big. He's going to lose the game from here, it looks like. Well, Tom needs 3. I don't know if he's going to get 3. He'll certainly shoot the 4 and get on the 10 ball here.
Bernie's up 2-1, but I've not seen him play. They both play a lot better.
Well, they're both making some unforced errors here. I mean, that was kind of a tricky little situation, but I expected Bernie to move that ball with no problem. He's going to get on the 10 ball here. And so I don't really see... I mean, maybe banking the 9 afterwards might be his next shot. That's probably... he'll make the 10 and maybe bank the 9. I'd certainly focus on just making the ball. If I have to do anything tricky with that cue ball to get on the 9, I might not mess with that because we're not going to count Bernie out just yet. Yep, see, he tried to get on the 9. He can bank this ball if he wants. Or he can just shoot this ball. I mean, he might just roll this ball in to the rail and freeze his cue ball there. He's not going to 4-rail this because I don't think it goes the 4-railer if that's what he's going to try.
2-railer.
Oh, 2-railer. It's a good shot.
Oh, it came off wrong.
Yeah. He didn't leave anything for Bernie. But Tom needs 1 ball from here. Bernie needs them all. With Bernie needing all the balls in this game, he's an underdog, but he's not out. So he's a true grinder, and he'll probably hang in there and give it his all. Because he knows how important if he wins this game, it's over. I mean, if Tom wins, now he's the underdog because Tom's going to be breaking.
Yeah.
And that's just going to be big. This is a big game for... They both stolen each other's breaks, it looks like, if Tom wins this game.
Ooh. He's in danger of leaving the bank. This is on.
This bank, I think Tom might be able to make it. You gotta watch the kiss. He hit it decent. It'd be great if Bernie has a bank here if he wants to turn the game around. If he has a bank here, he can get up on these 2 balls by the spot. But it looks like he's just going to move the ball. I don't know if it goes. He hit it pretty decent. Not good enough.
Match on table 11 is between Kirk and LV. LV, each of the table number 11.
Right in.
Well, there we go. Hill. Tom breaking.
What a turnaround.
Yeah.
If you're an emotional person, this is not the game for you.
No. Well,
that goes like roller coaster ride.
This is going to be interesting to see. If Tom lays down a good break, he's going to be a huge favorite here. If he lays down a really good break.
And you saw last time Bernie hit a break he didn't like, and
yeah, Tom gained an advantage there. So. Well, Tom laid down a pretty decent break there.
yeah,
And Bernie's really, I mean, he's going to have to come off the one ball and get his cue ball down by Tom's pocket. This would be the ideal shot. A lot of times in one pocket, you'll see that ball come out there by the side pocket, and you can play off that ball and float down. So for you guys out there who like to play one pocket a lot, keep that shot in mind because it comes up a lot after the break.
what are the shots he has here that you like the best?
I like going off the one, but other than that, I think another shot that he could have is maybe coming off the 13 and then rolling his cue ball between the 5 and 11. That's another shot he has too. If he can, I don't think he can cross the 12 ball and get his cue ball safe. I think that's the riskiest shot.
So the one by far is the best shot then.
It's the easiest shot to play, but he's going to go off the 13 and go in between the 11 and 5. And he's left Tom a bank on the one ball. This happens a lot too with that one ball. You leave somebody a bank shot. So.
Yeah, you see that one ball bank, every couple games almost. Ooh, gets frozen and behind it.
He'll probably he might be able to go off the 13 thin and try to get past the 11 ball, but it looks really tough.
That's pretty deep. He's
yeah,
pretty deep.
I don't think he has the angle to get through there. So he's in a tough situation. He might be another shot that he has would be taking a foul, going one rail to just basically right by his pocket. You hit there and you would shoot the ball into the rail and try to get over behind the 3-7 in that area. Get your cue ball over there. That's probably where I would take a foul.
This is crucial for the set. This is the first big shot of the.
Yeah, this is a tough position, but I like taking a foul and rolling my cue ball in that general area where he's looking at.
What's he looking at now?
He's looking at if he's going to leave him any kind of bank shot into the stack or into a ball. So, see, he's taking that foul. Like I said, this is where he wants to put his cue ball. He has to take that foul.
Time now is 3:15. You have 15 minutes to finish any match.
That's the best shot that you could shoot right there. He might choose to bank this one ball and run his cue ball down to the end rail. He definitely wants to get his cue ball on the rail.
Well, he took the bank and came out just fine. Hit it hard to get over there.
Yeah, he got his cue ball where it needed to be, but see what Bernie does next. I'm not sure if he's looking at cutting this ball, back cutting the one. he might be looking at back cutting the one ball, but that's just I don't think he's going to do that. He's going to have to find a safe shot here. The one doesn't lay right for him to really. That's just a really tough shot. And I don't think he can bank the 4 to his side and roll forward either. I think the 7 might be in the way. But if he can do that, that would be a great shot.
Does he have to foul again?
No, I don't think it's that bad where he has to foul again. He's trying to come off one of those balls where he can get on the other side. He's just looking at what balls. And it's kind of tricky because there's nothing really that I see that jumps up at me that I look at and say, well, that's the shot. That's what I would do. No.
Try to thin that 4 ball, it's like
he just doesn't have a great shot here, and that's why he's looking long and hard at it, because there's really nothing great here for him to do.
That 7 ball sticking out there hurts.
Yeah, if the 7 ball wasn't in the way, he would just bank the 4 and roll his cue ball to the left-hand side of your table. I just don't really see anything that jumps up at me that I really like. I mean, unless he can go off the 13 and come in between the 12 and the 11 ball. But I think he would have already jumped up and done that if that was available. So
this is a danger zone for a beginning player because they're liable to just do any crazy thing to get the turnover.
Oh, it might be going out the 1 ball here. I'm not sure. It's possible he might be back cutting that 1 ball. I mean, if he back cuts this 1 ball and makes it, he's going to run a lot of balls. I think he should get a shot. Hopefully, especially taking this much of a risk. Just hit it as soon as he possibly can to make this ball. Wow. He hit it good.
He almost overcut it.
Yeah.
Wow. Didn't get a great payoff, but there's some payoff.
Yeah, he didn't. At least he made the ball, but he's not out of the woods yet.
How do you make that ball?
He just hit it as soon as he could.
Does he use any English on that?
No, I think he just hit the very edge of that ball. I don't really think he put any kind of English on it.
Under that pressure, he misses. He's dead. That's a pretty tough shot.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible that he could have put some outside English to help him make that ball. But he's looking at another. He's looking at shooting the 4 ball. Yeah, he's looking at shooting the 4 ball off the 10 or the 14 and running his cue ball behind those balls. This is a smart shot. He's not going for the 4 straight in the pocket. He's going off the balls. That way he can control his cue ball and get it where he wants, which will be ideally behind those balls that are there.
Well, he didn't hit anything, but he's okay.
Yeah, he's not in bad shape here. He's in really good shape.
Man, he pulled that out of the fire without.
Yeah, he's got to spot a ball up. And the score is in this game is 0-0. Hill match.
I don't know if that really took advantage of his position.
I mean, it wasn't a bad shot. I don't know if Bernie's going to try to bank the 8 and then slide between the, it looks like the 9 and the 3 there. He's just going to, he can bank the 11 ball. It looks like he can see the 11 and he can bank it over and get safe. It's a much easier shot to control the cue ball than the 8 ball. And he might have made it. It's close. Oh.
He's certainly got a little bit more error now, putting the balls in those positions.
Yeah, it's...
danger close.
Yeah. Well,
it's
we'll
like
see.
the first bad shot because all the balls are open. Someone's going to run some balls if they get a...
Yeah, I mean, it's... I think... I don't think Tom's going to really do anything crazy here. I don't know if Tom's going to try to bank at the 14 or just maybe come off the 9 ball and maybe leave the cue ball by Bernie's pocket. He'll look over the table and see what he wants to do. You got to look at several different shots that you have, and then when you see those shots, choose what is the best reward and risk factor too in the shot.
The old timers always say, look at a lot of shots. If you're taking the first shot you see, you're in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, certain shots are just natural, but it's, when you're in a situation like this, you want to look at maybe 2 or 3 options and think about the best one that you can execute, or the one that's going to maybe turn around the game if the score is lopsided. So.
Yep, the game's really slowed down because of. Wow.
Oh, wow, he made a ball. He got lucky. He got lucky there. There's the luck factor.
To hit in?
No, he got fortunate there, and that's got to be torturous for Bernie, because Tom's probably going to get a lot of balls here. I don't know if he's necessarily going to... He's capable of winning the game and running out here.
What? But I can't even figure out what shot he took.
He just commented on the balls, and the ball kissed in for him.
Can't be where he thought the cue ball was going to end up.
It wasn't what he planned on doing, but it worked out. He could cut the 7 ball, and he could shoot the 14 ball. I mean, he'll probably shoot the 7 and have an angle on the 8 ball, probably. He probably can get on the 8 here.
Missed it.
Yeah.
Felt guilty.
He might have felt, yes. And now Bernie's going to probably make him pay for that mistake. Bernie's very good at making people pay for their mistakes.
He likes to make people pay for
Well, you got to understand, the balls aren't necessarily laying for him to run out here, but right. He can certainly take control of this game. That was just a big shot. I mean, if Tom was feeling a little heat and pressure because it's Hill, maybe he should have shot the 14 ball instead. But
well, you see that a lot sometimes. In average games where someone will make an extremely lucky shot, and then they won't be able to bear down quite as on the next shot.
Yeah, and you can't feel guilty that you got lucky. You just gotta take full advantage of the opportunity of the roll that you got, and then just make the guy pay for it. And you can say, hey, good match. I got a little lucky there, and leave it at that. Bernie's very good with the bridge. Coming from a snooker background. Yeah,
that helps.
Yeah, and he can draw off this ball and probably get on the 3 ball here.
Man, that's a big shot right there.
Yeah, he'll draw, get on the 3, and then he'll probably play the a position to draw off the 3 and get on the 2 or the 5 ball. That will probably be his next shot after that. So he's figuring out a pattern here of what he wants to do.
If you're a straight pool player and can play that tight, short space, you have a big advantage in this game because in positions like this, you can run balls where other people can't.
And Bernie is he's ran over 100 balls in a straight pool, so he plays the game very well. He decided to get up on the 9 ball. That was a good shot. He must not have had an angle to draw straight back. He probably was going to go into the 3 ball. He's all right. He's going to shoot the 9 ball and basically use the 15 ball that's there next to it, above it, to hold his cue ball, probably to shoot the 8 ball. So, and after the 8, he'll probably get on the 1 ball, unless the 15 gets in his way a little bit. Watch him bump the 15. Maybe push it over to his side. See, the 15 might be in a little funny situation where he
wanted more than that.
Yeah. He either wanted to move it fully or not move it as much, so he's going to shoot the 8 and try to get there on the 1 to drift down off the 1 and get on the 3 ball. That'll be probably his. That's the pattern he's looking at anyway. Doesn't always work out the way you plan, especially in a tight situation like this. He elected to, instead of playing that tight zone to get on that 1 ball, you have to get perfect on the 1. Now he's in good shape. He spun that ball in with right-hand English, and he's on the 2. He's in really good shape here.
And if you remember, he was the one in trouble to start this rack.
Yes, he was. He was in a lot of trouble. I believe the score right now is 4-1 in favor of Bernie. Tom only had the ball that he got fortunate to make, and
I think if he had bumped that 15 a little harder, he'd be out here, but
yeah,
it's a big ball.
He's probably just he played this ball, and he focused on hitting the cue ball into the 5 to stop for the 3. He's in okay shape. I mean,
that happens so much because you have to focus so much on the cue ball.
Trust me, when you're playing 1 pocket and you're playing at a decent level, you want to get out when you have the chance. He's gonna probably just make the 2 ball for him, and he's got to be careful not to leave Bernie too much room to breathe, like banking the 5. So he's looking at banking a ball into this combination that's here on the left-hand side. That's a shot that you either win or lose the game. This shot right here that he's shooting, he's playing a bank combination.
Yep.
I can't believe he's going for this.
If he hits it, it's good. But
if he better hit it good.
He didn't hit it that good. Good enough.
Yes, he made it.
Here's the cue ball. Oh my God.
He's in good shape now. He might win the game from here.
Can you believe he took that shot with the 2 ball sitting there?
Well, he
bet the game on that shot.
Yeah, he bet the game on that shot. And it worked out for him because now he might win the set from here. And he needed to do something maybe a little aggressive, but I still didn't like shooting the shot with a 2 ball there. He hit it perfect, although. And
he missed it.
Oh, wow. That's good.
That's got to be it.
Yeah, that's going to be it. That's twice that he dogged the ball that he's a big favorite to make because he's a good player. And, I mean, he's
a real good player. It's just 1 pocket, It's all the pressure coming on.
Hill, and
he just made a spectacular shot to get back in it.
Bernie needs 4 balls from here, so
there's 4 balls out there.
Yeah, he can.
But he missed 1 last time. He shouldn't have missed.
I don't know if he's playing to come up for the 1 or the 10 or to get on the 3 ball.
Wow.
He got on the 10 ball.
That's it.
Yeah.
So he could go with the 6 from here?
If he can just kind of hold his cue ball, he might just play to get on the 1 ball and then get on the 3 from the 1.
Yep.
He's going to get on this. He can get on the 6 ball here. What he's going to do is probably hit it with like low left-hand English, I would say, is probably going to be how he's going to hit the ball, and he'll come up for the 6 and
with all
he'll win the
going
match.
On, he's got to wait for someone to play on the next table right in the middle of his run.
Yeah.
It's always.
Yeah, you got to be patient because and take your time and not rush it anyway. This is big, If he misses, he could let Tom into the game, but he ain't missing. Nice
authority there.
Nice 6 ball here for the match.
Quite a match.
It
was true 1 pocket drama.
Yeah.
Either guy could have won several times. And
most certainly.
Emotional.
Trust me, Tom's not happy with himself, but nonetheless, somebody had to win, somebody had to lose. Bernie moves on to the winner's side, and Tom will move on to the Plan B side. So, all right, thanks for sitting in with me, Mike.
Thank you, Lenny. Fast Lenny.